Hey guys, and welcome on into today's Monday Night Football play here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In this video, we're going to give our take on who we feel has the better edge against the spread. If you're interested in getting all of our pick content for today, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. So coming into this one, Atlanta sitting right now as about 6.5-point favorites. This is up quite a bit from where this opened up as, where the Falcons were 4-point favorites, but not a big surprise to see it shift that way, given the fact that the Falcons have a lot on the line here. They're 8-5 overall. They're trying to push their way into the playoffs, and to do that, they got to close out the regular season strong. In their last outing, the Falcons picked up a vital win on their home field against the New Orleans Saints, winning that one by a final of 20-17. And the Falcons have generally been trending in a more positive direction over the past month. They've won 4 of their last 5 games, with some of these wins coming against teams like the Cowboys by 20 points, winning at the Seattle Seahawks. Their last outing against the Saints was a great win, and also a recent home win against this Tampa Bay squad by a final of 34-20. The Falcons, of course, going to the Super Bowl last year and completely throwing it at the end. Coming into this year, still high expectations for this group, but they didn't necessarily get out of the gate through the first couple of months looking all that strong. But Atlanta does seem to finally be putting the pieces back together. QB Matt Ryan, he's having himself another solid campaign, of course. Not as good as what we saw out of him last year. He's thrown for nearly 3,300 yards in 17 touchdowns on the year right now. Atlanta, they're 8th in the league in passing, 11th in rushing. So when you have both sides of the ball ranking right around 10th or so in the league, that means you're balanced pretty good on both sides and certainly a threat to put up a lot of points. And then also defensively, the Falcons have actually been pretty good as well. They're 9th in the league in points allowed, giving up right about 20 points per contest. And the Falcons, like I said, they've been trending in a much better direction over the past month or so, and they're looking to close the season out strong. All of their next 3 games come against their divisional opponents, the Buccaneers, the Saints, and the Panthers. And if they're able to win probably 2 of these 3 or all 3 of them, they should be able to work their way into the postseason. So the home team today, Tampa Bay, not having as much on the line, certainly. They're 4-9 overall. They're obviously going to be trying to pick up the win behind their home field advantage, and also they'd love to play spoiler to the Falcons. But being eliminated from the postseason means that they don't have as much on the line. Tampa Bay, they've been trending in a negative direction. They've lost their last 3 games in a row. It started with that 2-touchdown loss at the Atlanta Falcons. Then they lost on the road against the Packers, and then in their last outing at home, losing to the Detroit Lions by a final of 21-24. And the Buccaneers on the year, they haven't had a whole lot of success consistently on both sides of the ball. They're 21st in the NFL in scoring, 22nd in total team defense, and they have a plus-minus of about -4 points in comparison to the Falcons, who are at about +2.5 points. So if you just strictly go on the plus-minus, you would expect the Falcons to win this one by about 6.5 points, but that's not figuring in the home field advantage. So that's why Atlanta originally opened as about 4-point favorites, given the fact that home field was more factored into that result. But then, of course, a lot of money is going to be going on the Falcons side of things, given that they have a lot more to play for right now. And with that extra motivation, it swung this right now to just below a touchdown. And even with this point spread shifting over away from the Falcons, we still believe that the fact that Atlanta's trending in a good direction, Tampa Bay is going in the wrong direction, and Atlanta just has so much more to play for right now that they are going to be able to go ahead and get the job done here. So we're going to side with the Falcons, giving the 6.5 points as our Monday Night Football play. And again, guys, if you're interested in getting all of our pick content for today's action, you can get that over at stumpthespread.com, link down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.